All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining in to our Market Watch episode 21. Okay, so if you are here right now and if you can hear me loud and clear, can you just type in this number 21? Type in 21 inside the chat right now. So very welcome to everybody for joining us tonight for our 9 p.m. Market Watch. This is happening every single week on a Sunday at 9 p.m. And right now we are at episode 21, which means that we have done this for 21, even though it is not for 21 weeks, okay, consecutively. There are certain weeks that I'll be taking a break, but it has been going on for quite some time. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for all the response, okay? And let's not forget to give us some thumbs up, give us some love. And of course, you can also hit the angry button, okay? Right, fantastic. And just to do a quick check, okay, how many of you know what is the topic for tonight? What is the topic for tonight? If you know the topic for tonight, can you also just type it in? What is the topic that I am going to share tonight? Anybody know? Fantastic. Wow, we can see all the 21. Let me see who is here. So we have Quenston, we have Swatha, Li Qiang, Fong, Kamyo, Celine, Xiongping, Kelvin, Mai, Bonnie, Han Hok. Okay, Disney. I'm not sure why you select Disney, but nope, that's not correct. Okay, fantastic. All right. So thanks for joining in on time. Okay, so let's just wait for maybe about 1 or 2 more minutes, okay, for more people to actually join in. And then we will actually get started. Yes, Celine is correct. Today, Borwen is excited. Okay, and this is also not hotline. This is the headline, okay, that I will also be sharing with you. Why am I excited? Okay, it is because that is actually a huge opportunity that is coming up potentially. So I just wanted to point out to everybody what I am actually looking at. So for those of you who have been joining me for many weeks, okay, probably you would have already picked up also. I hope you are as excited as me. Okay, I hope you're as excited as me. Oh yes, from Paul. How to seed rocket to the moon and find Chang'e. Exactly, man. So we are, I think today, is it today? Let me just do a check. Is today Mooncake Festival? If it is, can you just type in MCF, Mooncake Festival. Is today Mooncake Festival? Actually, I don't know. Oh no. Okay, Tuesday. So I'm not late. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Yeah, but anyway, for those of you who are here in advance, okay, I just wish everybody happy Mooncake Festival in advance. Is it called Mooncake Festival or? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I'm that weak. Right. So I think we are ready to actually get started. So let me just bring up my screen. Okay, yes. So for those of you who just came in, first of all, very welcome everybody. Okay, a warm welcome to everybody for joining us for our UI Ultimate Investing Market Watch episode 21. For those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Borwen. I'm one of the co-founder of Ultimate Investing, and we are actually doing this every single week on Sunday from 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay, I repeat, from 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So this is the by right timing. All right, but by left is we usually end at about 9:45 or sometimes even end at 10 p.m. So as usual, today I'm going to try my best to end at 9:30 so that we can all rest early for next week. And I think very importantly, okay, I believe that most of us right now, we are staying home. As we all know that the number of cases in Singapore, for those of you who are in Singapore, you know that. For those of you who are overseas, the number of cases in Singapore has actually gone up quite a fair bit. So I think it is definitely safer if you don't have to actually travel out, just stay at home. Okay. If you travel out, I think right now we are like one day we have like 1,000 cases, and this number is probably going to exponentially increase, okay, over the next 1 week. So I'm not definitely looking forward to that. Okay, I am looking forward to another thing, which I'm going to share with you in a while. So for today, these are the things that I will be actually going through. So first of all, we will directly dive into the short-term market direction. okay, because inside there's a secret lah. And the second thing is actually on the opportunities that's in the market. And last but not least, we will end off with our Q&A as usual. So can anybody make a guess? Okay, why do you think I am excited for next week? What is the thing that I am looking at? Okay, I'm sure you have been following me for so many weeks, right? Actually, whatever I see is the same as whatever you are seeing. So can anybody tell me, why am I so excited for the market next week? Yes. Thank you so much. Rachel say SPY. Jackson is even more specific because SPY hit EMA 50. Exactly. Okay. Before I do that, okay, disclaimer. Whatever I share with you is for education purpose only. So please do your own due diligence. Right. So let's look at the short-term market direction for next week. So first thing first, this is the S&P 500. Wow. To be honest, okay, I was expecting it to hit last week. So that's why if you remember last Sunday, I mentioned that we probably wait for Monday, Tuesday for some confirmation before we enter. But last week, market has been really slow. In fact, it kind of bounced up a little bit, but finally on Friday, wow, the stock finally hit the EMA 50. So I'm kind of happy. Yeah, Jackson said I'm already in already. Okay, so not to worry about if you, let's say you're already in. I mean, it is very important for us. I mean, as much as possible lah. Okay. For us to wait for the next candle to show a confirmation before we go in. So, so for Jackson, a little bit of anticipation. All right. But again, I think very importantly is about your portfolio sizing lah. So what happened is that if let's say you're already in, then let's see what happened next week. Okay, in fact, for Monday, as you can see, based on the last few times, the market always recovered and bounced off from the EMA 50 line strongly. When I say strongly, you can see that this is like this is on the same day. It touches and then it goes up. Can you see? This is like a Friday, then Monday, bam, go up. This is again a long candle. Okay, this is again a long candle. So based on historical, data, again, nothing is confirmed. But based on historical data, there is a high tendency that on Monday, the stock market is going to react positively, bullish, okay, on Monday. So if let's say you have not yet entered on Monday, which is if let's say we see a very bullish day on that particular day, so what we are going to do is we are going to go in and buy some stocks. Okay, we're going to buy some stocks. So that is going to happen on Monday. So don't have to wait for too long. I believe that on Monday, based on the market opening, roughly you can already know the pattern of the stock. Okay, of the market sentiments. Right, so something to look forward to. As you can see for the Dow Jones, it has kind of also been a little bit of lagging. I think it is following the movement of the S&P 500. Okay, as you can see, S&P 500 is a much larger because it consists of the 500 companies. So it is pretty huge lah. Whereas the Dow Jones consists only of 30 companies. So it is slightly more concentrated. Yeah. So with the S&P bouncing up, I do also see that the Dow Jones will pretty much follow suit and also recover. Whereas for the NASDAQ, okay, the NASDAQ is a little bit more challenging. Right? But I do actually see that quite a number of stocks actually are following the S&P 500. Okay, are following the S&P 500, which also includes some of the NASDAQ stock as well. So I personally do see that, okay, the recovery from NASDAQ is going to be similar as well. Okay, there will be recovery from NASDAQ as well. All right, but as much as possible, I am going to just, I'm not going to go too many into the tech area. So as much as possible, I like to go for the more traditional company. Okay, so later I will share a little bit more on that. Right, so in short, this is my take for next week. Okay, short-term bullish. Again, monitor and respond. Why do I say that? It's because Monday is important. So if let's say Monday, the stock market continues to go down, then pretty much we are not going to do anything on that particular day itself. Okay, and then we'll probably wait for Tuesday. But I do foresee that there's a high high probability on Monday, the market is going to be pretty bullish. So in that case, if the market is bullish on Monday, then Monday will be a good time for us to enter into the market itself. And why am I so excited? Okay, because recently I've been using this strategy called Rocket Plus strategy. And so if we are able to use it on such a market opportunity whereby the index is actually going up, so we have to understand that index is a very diversified portfolio. Okay, so if the index actually goes up by 3 to 4%, on individual stocks we could be looking at the stocks, many stocks going above close to even 10%. Okay, so a 10% increase using this Rocket Plus strategy is probably going to give me at least 4 to 500% ROI. Okay, 4 to 500% ROI. So actually, I am pretty excited about next week market. Yeah. So looking forward to boost up my portfolio even more, okay, in this very, very short bullish run, which I will be monitoring. And let's see if it happens. Okay, let's see if it happens. So today, I just wanted to also share a little bit about taking profit. Okay, especially I have been saying that my personal take on the market right now is I am doing more short-term trade. Okay, I am definitely doing a lot more short-term trade. In fact, if you look at my portfolio, I don't really have any long-term trade at the current moment. So it is all short-term trade. So when it comes to short-term trade, in terms of taking profit, there's a couple of ways that I will actually take profit. Number one, okay, the first method that I'll use for taking profit is basically based on charting, based on what is my entry and what is my exit. So this is the trade, one of the trade that I'm sure a lot of you have actually heard of. In fact, those who actually attended my crisis income formula webinar, okay, last week, I have also shared this. So in short, previously, this is how I do it. My entry was actually over here, okay, right at the bottom. And then my selling price, as you can see, on September 4th, I actually shared in my insider community, okay, which is a group of investors that we actually are in. So I told them that I actually took profit, and this is on this long candle, this particular day. So again, I'm not telling you that I can actually sell off at the highest point. Okay, yeah, I don't have that magic power, but pretty much, okay, the reason why I'm selling is because I feel that it is very close to the resistance, which is the price that I'm very happy to actually take profit at. Okay, and actually you can see that that was a very, very good choice, because why? Subsequently, the price actually dropped. And this is not the only company that happened like this, okay? There are quite a couple of instances whereby I took profit and then the next day the stock just dropped. Okay, and again, it is not because of luck, it is based on this support and resistance. So this is definitely very, very useful in order for you to maximize the returns that you want to make, okay, especially when it comes to short term. Yeah, like Yi Yang said, not scared without confirmation. I think this one is to Jackson. Okay. Yeah. So another method that I like to do, especially when it comes to short term and using options. Okay, so for those of you who are using short term options, this is probably a strategy that you can also do. Okay, and that is to take profit at 100% ROI. Okay, to take profit at 100% ROI. So how long does it take for you to have 100% ROI? Actually, quite fast. Okay, actually quite fast. Roughly, yeah. Okay. Based on the current strategy that I'm using, which is the Rocket Plus strategy, which is actually buying short-term call option, an increase in about 2 to 3%, okay, increase in about 2% to 3% on the share price, on my options, right, is already close to 100%. Okay, already close to 100%. Okay, which sometimes, one day, right, the stock can already go up like 2 to 3%. And, on my options, I will already see like 100% ROI. So this could happen in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It could happen pretty fast, as long as you enter at the right timing. So what happened is that when I see 100%, I will actually sell off half of the contract that I own. So what happened is that what is left is only my profit. So technically, I took back my capital. My risk for that particular position is literally no risk. So I have also shared in my in this Ultimate Investor SG Telegram, okay, on TSM previously. I say that for this particular entry, is either I what or I what more. Okay, reason being I already took profit. Okay, and the other half I continue to exit based on my previous strategy, which is this. Right. So that was exactly what I did. Okay, so as you can see over here, right, my first taking profit was actually on this particular candle. Can you see this jump? Okay, so after it jumped out, I actually took about, it went up to about 300%. So I remember I took about 100% or more than 100%. Okay, and the rest, it actually continued to go up to about 700% for this particular trade. Yeah, so this is what I will do. Okay, so either I follow the support resistance and take profit, or number two, every time the stock hit 100%, I'll take some profit. The other half, I continue to let it run and exit only based on my game plan. So this particular strategy, I actually use it on this particular stock. I just wanted to share it with all of you. And this is also a stock that I shared previously. Okay, and that is actually Netflix. Netflix. I'm sure that some of you have actually seen. So for me, I entered. Okay, so I recommended this stock somewhere around this particular point. Okay, somewhere around this particular point. And I never remember wrongly, I took profit at this particular candle. Okay, I took profit. In fact, I actually staggered into two exits. So the moment it went up, right, I'm already at 100%. I took half of it out. And subsequently, the other half, it actually went up to about 250%. Okay, 250%. Okay, so just to clarify, okay, I exited at this red candle. Okay, so as you can see, when the stock is going up, right, actually, I will just let it continue to run. But what happened is that when I see this red candle, especially I see the strength of the red candle, I feel that I'm happy with the current profit that I have. Okay, I feel that I'm happy with the current profit that I have. So on this particular candle, I actually took profit for all the position. Okay, and as you can see, again, it has actually done really, really well. Okay, otherwise, right now, my profit will probably be lesser. Okay, my profit will actually be lesser. Right, so there are many other case study. For example, another one that I use this particular method. Okay, this is CRISPR. So CRISPR, previously I entered when it touches at the bottom over here, and when it reaches the top, okay, at this particular area, I took profit. I took profit. All right, so again, I'm not able to sold off at the highest, but I would say that you can see subsequently it went back down. Yeah, so it has actually helped me quite a fair bit. Okay, to be able to enter and exit at a very, very relatively good timing. So if you find that this is useful for you to actually take profit, especially when it comes to the short term, can you just type in ST? If you feel that this method is useful for you, can you just type in ST? All right, so this is from Jackson. Okay, all three indices dropped about 2% from recent peak. With Schiller PE so high, could correction be coming up? So yes, coming back to Jackson, another Jackson. Okay, different Jackson. Yes, I do agree that, okay, I do foresee, like I said, a major correction coming. Okay, definitely I do foresee a major correction coming, but I don't think it is happening now. I do think that it will go on. The bull run will continue for the next few months. Okay, we'll at least go on for a few more months. So based on my timeline, I do feel that 2022 would be the year that, you know, we have to be over cautious. 2022 will be the year where we have to be overly cautious. At least for now, especially I can tell you, the timing before the big crash, right, is where the market will chong the fastest. Okay, so it's like before the big crash is the point where the stock will be the most bullish. Okay, so that is where I'm actually very excited. Okay, especially for the next few months. I feel that this is the time where I will be able to do quite a lot of short-term trade to get as much ROI out as possible, you know, while at the same time anticipating and also, not say anticipate, but also preempt, okay, and monitor to see whether the big crash is it coming or not. So again, if the big crash comes, is it a bad thing? Okay, it is not a bad thing, because with options, you can also learn how to short the market, which also means that there could be huge profit to be made when the big crash actually happens. So again, we are monitoring for the big crash, but at least for now, short term, I do foresee that the market will continue to move up in a pretty regular manner. Okay, pretty regular manner. Fantastic, fantastic. Wow, I can see that there's a lot of you who have been benefiting from it. That's wonderful. Yes, Leslie mentioned taking profit is important, right? Especially for those who are invested into crypto. wow, you know, crypto, it can move up very, very fast and also move down very, very fast. So I think at the same time, you can have, you know, long-term perspective in your position, but at the same time, if your portfolio, you know, wow, you know, it goes up a lot, it is okay to take profit along the way. So I think that is really, really fine. Okay, coming back to my previous slide. So let's take a look at some of the opportunity that I personally see that is coming up. Okay, okay, later I'll do some advertisement. Okay, but for now, let's just look at the opportunity. So the first opportunity, okay, is something that I've mentioned previously, and that is TWOU. Okay, TWOU. So just to point everybody back to this particular stock. So last week, I'm not sure whether is it last week, okay, but the ticker symbol is TWOU, okay, TWOU. Yeah, last week, I mentioned that this is coming down to hit the bottom, so we are going to wait for the thing to hit the support line and wait for confirmation. So in fact, okay, for this particular stock, I have actually entered last week, okay, on after I see this particular candle, okay, I actually entered. And actually within 1 day, you can see that the stock went up about 4%. Right now, my position is about 70%, which is not bad, okay, not bad for 1 day of work, right? 70%, right? But personally, I do see that it will continue to go up even more, so I feel that this is just the start. So TWOU is definitely one company that I would say that there's an opportunity for you to enter. So again, for those of you who have yet to enter, you can also wait for next Monday. Like I said, if let's say next Monday market is bullish, wow, then even better, you know. So it's like, you know, you have the big wave and the small wave pushing together. Chances of you, you know, profiting is super, super high. And the next company that I wanted to share is this company called TDOC. Okay, let me just point out to all of you using the chart. So this is TDOC. So I think this is also one of the company that I believe is Katie Wood. Okay, Katie Wood has been emphasizing quite a fair bit, and I think a lot of YouTubers have also been sharing about this particular company, especially with COVID. I think this is going to be the trend moving forward. So basically what this company does is telehealth, which means that in the future, you no longer have to go to the clinic. Okay, basically you can see a doctor through Zoom. Okay, so yeah, pretty much if you go to the clinic, you realize that the doctor asks you, what happened to you? Or I'm having a fever. Or having fever, okay, I give you Panadol. You know, all these things can actually be done over the camera, over Zoom, right? So I would say telehealth is good, okay, especially in the current COVID situation where most of us, we would be better off staying home. And of course, they have the whole logistic and delivery system where they will deliver the medicine to you. So again, like I said, because of COVID, I would say that the whole logistic and the delivery ecosystem is a lot more developed. And that is also very, very helpful to this particular company. But unfortunately, despite the very, very good potential of this company, you know, as you can see, they have actually gone up quite a fair bit, from $70 over all the way to $300 over. So the price has also fallen quite a fair bit. But right now, you can see that there's a consolidation happening. Can you see the consolidation happening? Right? So you can see that, okay, not just consolidation, you can see that this particular price point, right, is a very, very strong support at 133, okay, at about $133. So the price comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. One thing you can actually realize just by looking at this pattern, okay, you can actually see that the selling is getting weaker and weaker. The seller is getting weaker and weaker. So I think this is also there's a signal, okay, for it to actually break out of this wedging, okay, and for it to actually go up even more. So something for you to take note. Okay, something for you to take note. Yes, thanks a lot for sharing. TDOC is actually KT top 10 holdings. So I think a lot of the people who are holding into this company right now, they are probably bleeding like crazy. So the moment I think there's signs of a reversal, I think more people will actually jump in. Okay, more people actually jump in. Fantastic. Yeah, 133 is the support for TDOC. Right. So whatever I have shared with you over the weeks, right, actually all this you already know. You already know. So I think maybe another 1 or 2 more months, I can retire from Market Watch. You already know what I wanted to share. Right. Let's take a look at another company. Do I have any other? Okay. Only these 2. Okay. I think last week I shared about Visa. So some of you are also concerned. It's like, you know, wow, Borwen, the Visa continue to go down even more. So actually for Visa, right, I think last week I also did mention is that for the chart of Visa, Visa has a tendency of going below the EMA 200 line. Okay, yeah. So I think I also mentioned that, you know, in the event where it goes below the EMA 200 line, you have to actually bear with it lah. Okay, so it's not as obvious as many of the other company. So I think first thing first, we always want to go for a company that we believe in. I think this is always the most important, right? So this is for Visa. So right now you can actually wait for a while. I would say that, okay, there's still no sign of a reversal lah. But again, like I said, Monday, if let's say the overall market is actually pretty bullish, then we could be looking at a long green candle for Visa. And in that case, that is also an opportunity for us to enter for Visa. So just take note of that. Again, another one that I just wanted to point out is also BBY. So pretty much the same. Okay, BBY has always been going slightly below the EMA 200, but I would say that it is still at the zone of entry now. Okay, it's still pretty much at the zone of entry. So if you have already entered, I would say continue to hold it. Nothing much you can do. Okay, for those of you who have yet to go in, wait for Monday. Okay, wait for Monday. Monday, if it's a bullish day, then I think this is also a good entry that you can also go into as well. This is for BBY. Right, Jackson mentioned in Q&A, I bet got people will ask Baba. So maybe for Jackson, can you help me to reply my standard answer? What is my standard answer? Okay, let's take a look at Baba. I think we are already transiting to the Q&A. Yeah, pretty much because I am in the Q&A. Yeah. So if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to actually put it in right now. If you have any questions, feel free to actually put it in. Wow, for Baba, a bit, all the color is making me a bit confused. Okay, let me let me remove that. Okay, so let's take a look at Baba. Right, so for Baba, right, okay, like I said, for Baba, this kind of company, my take is the same. Nothing has changed, right? If you have not entered, if you want to enter, feel free to enter, but make sure that this is a long-term position. So when I say long-term, it could be probably buying share or buying a super long call. Okay, super long expiry call option. All right. So that is if let's say you have not entered into any of the China company. If you are already invested into China company, then I wouldn't suggest you to buy more. Okay, I'll just hold on with what you have lah. Okay. Again, the regulatory is always a question mark. So nothing has changed. Okay, let's see any other question. Okay, SEA, interesting. Sorry, SE. I believe you are referring to this lah. All right, so for me, it's the same thing. I would say that there is no entry opportunity lah. So I will not enter, at least for the current point of time. So if you are looking at something short term, okay, if you're looking at something short term, what I would probably do, okay, is to wait for it to break the all-time high first. Okay, let me see. Yep. Okay, if let's say you really hand itchy, you want to go into this company okay, I will wait for the stock to go above this line first, then you enter. Again, I would say if you want to go in, go for a very long term. Go for a very long term position. Okay, long term position. Because to be honest, okay, this company, yes, I do foresee that it is growing relatively fast in terms of the Shopee, in terms of Garena, in terms of the digital banking. But we have to understand one thing at the same time is that the online space, right, the online e-commerce space, right, they are literally burning a lot of money. Okay, they are burning a lot of money. And I think recently, I think today or yesterday, I saw the news, right, that they actually mentioned that for Shopee, they actually asked the brand owner, okay, to actually, they kind of force them to choose maybe between a Lazada or Shopee. So probably they'll say that if you want to list your items over here in Shopee, right, then you cannot list on Lazada. You have to make a choice. So they are pretty aggressive. Again, I would say that this kind of thing, is it common? Maybe it's pretty common. Maybe Alibaba is also used to do the same thing, you know. But I would say that they are definitely very aggressive and they are still constantly throwing a lot of money. So for me, like I said, because right, I'm expecting the market to crash next year. Okay, that's my thing. I expect the market to crash next year. So this kind of company, I wait for it to crash, then I go in. And that's my personal thing. That's my personal thing. So that's why even though I do see that, yeah, this is, I think, a good potential. I love Singapore company. But at the current price, at the current valuation, I will not go in. I will not go in. All right, don't just buy China stock, but I just added BYD. How? Okay, let's take a look at BYD. Okay, is it this or is it the car company? I think it's BYD. I believe you are referring to this one. Okay, BYD DF. BYD DY. Okay, I think it's the same. BYD DY. Yeah. So Jackson, okay, so you just enter. Okay lah. So I believe you are going for long term lah. So if it's long term, it's okay lah. If it's short term, I don't know. I don't see any entry lah. all right. That's my take. Okay. Anyone have any other question? Okay, while you guys are typing in the question, okay, let me just do a quick advertisement. Okay. So we are conducting our final webinar, okay, for this month, and that is going to happen on 26th of September. I think we have also shared this last week. So for those of you who have not yet attended before, okay, if you are new, if you have yet to attend this before, I highly recommend you to actually attend. It is happening next Sunday, okay, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's going to happen in the morning, okay, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Right, so if you want to register, the link is over there. Let me just put it inside the chat so that you can actually take a look. All right, that's all I have for a quick advertisement. Okay, next question. Okay, wait. Okay, let's look at this question first. Is Microsoft quite done? Wow, quite done. Let me see whether is it well done, half done, or okay lah. Microsoft very strong company lah. We have to understand. So again, no entry opportunity lah. At least in terms of short term, I will not enter. In terms of long term, I also will not enter lah. Okay. That's my personal take. That's for Microsoft. Can we have a look at URBN? Urban Outfitters. Okay, what do you want me to take a look? Okay, again, I would say for Urban Outfitters, I wouldn't enter as well. Why? Because as you can see, right, it is coming back down. So this EMA 200 line, I would say, is very important. Let me just draw the line to kind of highlight to you where it might go. So there's a tendency that it could go up, hit the EMA line, and then starts to come down. Okay, so this could be one way. If let's say it goes above the EMA 200 line, okay, it could continue to go sideways. As per the previous trend. Right, so this is for Urban Outfitters. What is your resistance level for TWOU? Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's take a look at TWOU. Okay, so as you can see, right, this one, is there any obvious resistance? I would say that, okay, if you want to be very obvious, right, I would say it's somewhere around this particular. Okay, let me just draw. Okay, this would be the relatively more obvious lah. But as you can see, right, there are quite a couple of times whereby it goes halfway, then it no more energy already. It goes halfway, no energy already. So for this one, right, what I will do is once it reach 100%, I will actually take profit first. I don't think I will actually hold all the way until this area. Why do I say that? As you can see, wow, from the bottom to the top is 38%. If let's say the stock really hit 38%, I'll probably be looking at 2,000% of my option. Okay, but again, like I said, because my option, I'm going for somewhere around 1 to 2 months. Okay, 1 to 2 months. So I also have to take a look at, is it feasible or not for this stock to go up? So for me, very simple. When it reach 100%, I'll take profit. Along the way, I'll probably look at the charting. Okay, I'll probably based on a chart to determine my take profit. I don't think I will hold all the way until the top. One of the potential exit is somewhere in the middle. Okay, let me just draw. Right. There's a high tendency that I might just take profit somewhere around here. So there's many ways. Okay, number one, I can take profit 100%. When it reach here, I take some profit. I take even more profit out, and then the rest I'll just let it run. So you can also do that. So you actually exit in multiple phases. But most importantly, the first one, you already took your profit out. So anything more subsequently is all profit already. Okay. Wow, suddenly a lot of questions. Okay, you can take a look at MRK. Sure, let's take a look at MRK. Okay, let me just zoom out a little bit. So what do you see? Okay, actually, I do see that there is a strong... Okay, I don't know what happened. There is a strong support at this area. Okay, there is actually a strong support at this particular price point. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit and take a look. Okay, so I will probably wait for, like I said, one or two candle. Okay, so again, this one, Brian, I think you can actually take a look at it. So next week, if the market is bullish, I do see that at the current price point, there could be an entry opportunity for something shorter. All right, this is for Brian. Yeah, you can actually see that the market right now is actually sideways for this. You can see like up, down, up, down, up, down, sideways, right? So it's actually quite okay. This is actually quite okay. And support is actually pretty obvious as well. Okay, how about Apple? Any points to enter due to the recent drop AAPL? Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, for Apple. Yeah. So if you are an Apple fan, okay, if let's say it starts to bounce up from, actually I would say that you can use the EMA 50 as a guideline. So if it does bounce up from here, if you decided to take an entry, again, like I said, it depends on whether are you like long term, or are you kind of just a short term. If you ask me, short term, I will not go in. Okay, short term, I will not go in. In fact, I think I did consider going in, but if you ask me short term, right, where would I take profit? I will take profit over here, short term. So if let's say I were to enter here, can you see my upside is only about 5%. So I don't think anything less than 10% to me is not worth going in. Okay, so that is why for short term, I will not go in. For long term, again, like I said, I'm already expecting the market to drop next year. So even if it's Apple, right, when everything drop, the Apple also drop to the floor. So wait for it to drop, then I go in. That's my take. Again, that's my take. So now is everything short term. Okay. CWEB ETF near the bottom. Okay, great. Let's take a look. Wow. So today got another Kangpao, which is from Brian. So we have to say thank you, Brian, okay, for sharing MRK. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, when you give me stocks, right, if there's opportunity, everybody can benefit together. Okay, so wow. See, this is CWeb. Okay, CWeb, China Internet Company. Okay. Wow. This is a very, very strong. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you can see this is a super long-term support. That means this is super strong. Okay, this is like literally super strong. Okay, so yes, I do see that there's an opportunity. So if you want to invest into China internet company, but yet you want to diversify, again, same thing. If you have not entered and you want to enter, I think this China ETF, it is actually at a pretty good bargain. If you have already entered, then don't enter anymore. Okay, but yes, I do see that this is also a very, very good entry, okay, at the current price. Because like I said, the China stock already is discounted. So even with the crisis coming up, I think China might be doing the opposite. Maybe everything drop in US, then China stock all go up. Also possible. Yeah. So I think at the current price point, at the current support level, yeah, CWeb does give us a very, very good entry opportunity. So yes, thank you so much. This is who actually shared this with us. KWeb. Who was the one that mentioned KWeb? Okay. Anyway, let me take a look for the rest. Jason Lu, any comments for Facebook? Wow, again, I overrun today. Okay. But yeah, actually, Facebook is also another company that if you want to go for a short-term entry, right, you can, because as you can see, the EMA 50 is very, very nice support. Y'all can see, right? Okay, this is not difficult to see. Okay, let me just point out. Let me put all the cartoon character for y'all to see. Cartoon character. Okay, so you can see here, cartoon character. Can you see here? Y'all can see here. So here, same. Okay, so actually I also spotted this lah, but you can see again same thing from here to the top 5%. I'm not interested in 5%. That's why, I mean, not saying I'm not interested in 5%. If I know confirm this 5% will go up, I confirm put money in but if let's say for the same amount of risk, another stock probably will give me a 10 to 15% opportunity upside compared to 5%. Which one will you go? 15% or 5%? Can you type in? 15 or 5%? Confirm go for the 15% opportunity one. Yeah, so that's why, because there are so many options, like I said, there are so many options, so many potential entry, go for the one that potentially will give you the most upside. So I'm not saying that this one will not go up. I do see that Monday, if everything goes up, this one also will go up. But then the upside is limited. Okay. What about S&P 500? Okay, so personally for me, I do not go into S&P 500. I do not go into index. Okay, reason being is very simple. You can see for S&P 500 is the same. Let's say I'm expecting it to go up. How many percent can it go up? Because it is an index. Can you see? It will only go up 2.6%. 2.6. So 2.6 on an index is actually a lot already. So it's actually quite strong. Okay, but that 2.6% on another stock could be 10%. On some other stock could be 15%. So again, why I don't go into this is because there are other better opportunity out there. Wow, suddenly all the never hear before company all appear. I want to charge money already. Okay, AULT. Okay, there's no such company. AULT Global. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Wow, $2 only. Wow, this stock looks very speculative. Wow. Wow. This stock's from, I don't know, 300 went to 4,000. Wow, this one I don't know what it is doing. But to me, this one already like a penny stock kind of thing. So this kind not my expertise. Okay, this one you must ask the penny stock expert. Okay. Albercello Biological. Wow, actually, can y'all share with me where y'all get all these company one? It's all unknown. Okay. Wow, okay. This one okay, very, very interesting. This one maybe is a different strategy. Okay, as you can see, this stock has been going downtrend, right? Okay, so one of the method to see if it will reverse, right, is to wait for the green line to cross above the orange line. So this one you can also wait. If let's say it crosses up, then you enter. Let me just draw. So okay, potential got potential. This one can monitor. Wait for the cross to happen, then you enter. Okay. What to do if already bought Zoom before the drop? So it depends on your time frame. Okay, it depends on your time frame. If let's say you are buying into stocks, that means you just own stocks. Then I think just hold on to it. Just hold long term. If you are doing for some short term trade, right, then just take profit first. Just cut loss first. Just cut loss first. Okay, all talk about the third booster shot can buy PFE. I think the price might have already been factored in for all this Pfizer and Moderna. So again, to be honest, a bit hard. Based on fundamental, a bit hard to check. Based on technical, there's no entry. Okay, there's no entry. Okay, let me just take on a few more questions. I think there's way too many questions today. Okay, yeah, thanks to you, small profit for Palantir. When to exit appropriately? Okay, let's take a look. Palantir. Wow, this one I also enter. Oh yes, wow. So you're good timing lah. Okay, for those of you who are here, wow, still got one more stock, Palantir. Yeah, so this one basically is breaking out of the sideways trend. Okay, so again, if you have not yet entered, I think Monday also good opportunity to enter for Palantir. Yeah, where will be a potential resistance? To be honest, from here onwards, right, I would say that a stronger resistance will be somewhere around this area lah. Okay, somewhere around this area. So I think after consolidating for such a period of time, I think it shouldn't have any issue chonging up. Okay, again, it might not chong up in one direction. It could still ding dong a bit. Okay, yeah, but I think Palantir got potential. Anyway, this is a stock that a lot of people have been, hyping up, waiting for it. It's going to change the world kind of a stock, So, yeah, after consolidating for such a long time, I think, yeah, there's potential. So continue to leave it there. Okay, continue to leave it there. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, Zoom got ST opportunity. Okay, let's take a look at Zoom. Just now I didn't actually. Okay, yes. Thanks for pointing it out, Jackson. Yeah. So actually, as you can see, Zoom right now is actually at support lah. Okay. Again, how strong is the support? To be honest, it is a question mark. Because why? As you can see, it has only hit. This is the second time it's hitting. So again, I always mention that if you are looking for short term, it has to be obvious. Obvious wise, right? At least 2 times to 3 times will be even better. If this is the second time, to be honest, I wouldn't say that it is obvious lah. Okay, I wouldn't say that it is obvious, but it seems to me that it is being supported. But this one we have to monitor closely lah. Okay, this one we have to monitor first. But I will not enter based on this. But if you already have a position, back to just now back to who has this opportunity. Yeah, if you already have a position in this, maybe you might consider holding on for a while. Okay, I think you can consider holding on for a while and see if it will rebound from here lah. All right, see if you can actually rebound from here. But if you don't have any entry, I would say that don't go in yet lah for Zoom. Okay, last 2 questions. How about LMT, Lockheed Martin? Okay, this is a company that I love a lot lah, because from a fundamental perspective, this is super undervalued. Okay, from a fundamental perspective, LMT is undervalued. And from a global perspective, okay, when everything is unstable, especially when the financial economy is unstable, you realize that the government still have to spend a lot on this kind of defense. In fact, when everything is so messy, they will make sure that they will actually spend more on defense because why? In case anybody want to take my country and things like that. So I think with all the uncertainty in the current market in everywhere, okay, Lockheed Martin definitely has something to gain. At the current point, as you can see, it is somewhere near the support area, but I will not go in yet lah. As you can see, it also has the tendency of going slightly below the EMA, the support line. So I will probably monitor closely, okay, and see if there's any reversal. Okay, I'll wait for reversal lah. So I don't mind getting a little bit later. If it does goes back up, okay, then probably I'll enter again later on. Zoom EMA don't look promising, yeah. So again, like I said lah, Zoom it is not super obvious lah. So yeah long. Okay. Just now I've already mentioned okay, vaccine stock to me is purely based on news lah. So again, it is very hard for me to. I feel that news stock are very hard to invest. I like to go for stocks that are predictable, right? So this kind of news to be honest, is very hard. That's why I avoid lah. In short lah, pharmaceutical stock I avoid one. Okay, pharmaceutical stock I always avoid. Okay, last one fast FSLR. Forgot what is it? Fastly. First solar. This one nothing I see unless it can go above lah. Unless lah. Okay. Yeah. So this one nothing to do. Nothing to do. Yes, you see 10 p.m. again. Jackson say 10 p.m. again. Yeah, long, exactly. Yeah, so just now Paul mentioned 15% with option is potentially 115%. Yeah, so go for 15%. So if there are multiple, especially just to share with you, like next Monday, right? Where the index, if let's say the index rebound, wow, there will be a lot of stock that is like going to go up. Then you will see like, wow, this one also can go in, that one also can go in. Go for the one that is the most obvious. Okay, can you all just type in obvious? Okay, the first criteria for me is go for the one that's the most obvious. The second criteria is go for the one that has the highest ROI, highest upside. So can you all just type in obvious and highest upside? Very, very important. Okay, so I want you all to what for next week. Okay, that's our aim. But again, okay, watch out for the Telegram on Monday. Okay, watch out for the Telegram on Monday. If opportunity comes, then I will tell you all to all in, not all in. Okay, just kidding. Okay, I will tell you all to start buying, buy some, buy a little bit, make some pocket money. I know now the market, I mean the overall economy not very good Can make $100, $200 is good. If you can make 1,000, 2,000, even better. For some bigger portfolio, maybe you make 10,000, 20,000. Not bad Give me some commission to pump petrol, so not bad. Okay. Hey, don't sabo me all in. Okay, don't go all in. Okay, please make sure you do your own due diligence. Do your portfolio sizing. Very, very important. So Monday. Okay, watch out for the Telegram. Okay. Maybe if there's time. Okay, I don't know whether got time or not. Okay, but if there's time, maybe 11 o'clock. We will do some live If there's opportunity, then we'll probably do some like random live. So yeah, if you want to watch whether got live or not, then Monday don't sleep. Okay, no promise. No promise. Live trade. Maybe maybe have, maybe don't have So if you want to double confirm, you don't sleep. Okay. Yes, thanks so much. Okay, obvious highest ROI. Okay, yeah. Buy me a Tesla if you what. Okay, fantastic. Okay, yeah, so that's basically all for tonight. All right, so thanks everyone for joining me. So yeah, Tuesday take MC. Okay, no, please don't do that. Right. So I hope that Monday market is on our side. Okay, we have a very strong bullish day on Monday, and then then we just go in and then wait for profit taking. Most importantly, I think with even with the most amount of money, without health, it is also pointless. So make sure that we actually stay safe, especially in this current COVID situation. Okay, let's all stay home if possible. Take care of the people around us. Go for exercise. I think exercise is great. Okay, to keep you healthy, and of course, eat healthily. Okay, I think nowadays you see my energy also getting a little bit lower. So I'm also trying to exercise more and improve my energy level, so that I can continue to be here for another, I don't know, Market Watch episode 200 So right now Market Watch episode 21. So I need to make sure that I stay healthy to have more episode of this. Right, again, thanks everyone for joining me tonight, and I'll see you guys next coming Sunday, okay, for our Market Watch episode 22. And don't forget, next coming Sunday morning, we have our crisis webinar. So if you have not attended before, you can actually join us. Okay. If not, thanks everyone and good night. Bye-bye.